This episode of From is called Pas de Dieu, Pas de Doux. I think that what it means is none of the two, or maybe it means step two. I don't really know because I don't know French, but according to Google Translate, that's what it got me. Anyways, there's a lot of very interesting screenshots for this episode, and the one that really caught my eye is the one with Boyd and Ballerina. What the fuck is even going on here? I have no idea. Okay, I have some idea. But really, I'm guessing this ballerina is related to the music box for whatever reason. Considering Martin also saw the music box, I'm gonna guess it's not something specifically related to Boyd, but to someone else or something else in Fromland. It's hard to say, it's hard to say. There's also the scene of Boyd seemingly in the hospital and he sees a vision of the music box, and you can see the shadow of the music box itself on the like curtain thing in the that they use in hospitals. So maybe that is also gonna happen in this episode. And considering Boyd was going into Father Cartry's church when he saw the ballerina dancing, I'm guessing that Boyd went there to look for Sarah, but he gets surprised with this vision instead. We see Mariel and Christy taking care of Boyd at the hospital. So it looks like Boyd may have had another one of those meltdowns, like what happened with him at the church when, after Tabitha and Jim confronted him about Sarah. We also see one with Boyd arguing, or maybe he's talking with Fatima inside the clinic about something. So maybe this episode is when we'll finally get to see this scene from the trailer. It's very blurry and it's only a few frames, but I think the person in the van is actually Ellis. If Ellis gets trapped in the van, and Fatima tells Boyd about it, makes sense that Boyd would go outside and try to save him. So maybe that is what ends up happening in this scene. There's a couple of screens of Boyd walking outside at nighttime, and it looks like he puts up his dukes to fight the monsters. So if Ellis got trapped outside, it makes sense that he would go to try to save him because that's his kid, that's his son, and he already lost his wife. So yeah, a very interesting scene is Kenny pulling a gun on somebody. But why did he do that? Maybe Boyd's worms started acting up and Kenny becomes convinced that Boyd himself is a monster. Maybe. There's also another scene in the trailer where we see Boyd and saying that something happened to him while he was out in the woods. Perhaps he's finally gonna speak on the worms. But I guess if the worms get revealed at night during episode 6, he might explain them to the people on episode 7 during the daytime because obviously people are gonna have a lot of questions about that. We have a shot with Fatima and Ellis talking to Donna, and another shot of Elgin standing outside of Colony House. But the weird thing is that it's already nighttime when Elgin is doing that. So, yeah, maybe Ellis gets trapped while helping Elgin. No idea, to be honest, but it looks like something crazy happens and a bunch of people end up running to the hospital for safety, maybe. We also see Ethan talking to Donna, and this is probably the same scene from the trailers. The synopsis of this episode is tensions run high at Colony House when word leaks of the coming food shortage. A night at the clinic takes a terrifying turn. So it's definitely interesting. But what if the monsters that Boyd confronts don't want to fight him, but they're actually there to recruit him? Maybe once you get the worms, becoming a monster is inevitable. Or Boyd is immune to the monsters because of the worms, so they just leave him alone. So many possibilities, and I'm excited thinking of it. This is looking to be a very dramatic episode, and something I noticed is the lack of Sarah in these shots. So I wonder what's going on with her. Did they finally put her in the box, or what? Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.